now.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that. Look, man.
We don't need no themes. If you want, we can just push the PNP theme up in here if you like.
None of that.
Get this thing cracking.
We're not.
Oh, we even started already.
Big Q out here already in here being reckless.
Man, boy. Man.
You want to talk about stealing players? That's why I'm disappointed.
Already.
I thought y'all
I'm disappointed.
Y'all exhausted from all the running y'all was doing, from all the stealing y'all was doing from our team. I was just asking.
No, but you know what? I'm more disappointed because shout out to Big Game James, man. That's my guy. Shout out to him. I'm disappointed. I wanted to ask about Ed Reed. I wanted to ask about a myriad of things, but I also want to ask about how he's gonna feel about Baker Mayfield starting for him come week 1. It's like I had plenty of questions about what was going to be happening in the Buccaneers streets, but it's okay. We'll get to that
Baker
at another
Mayfield.
period of time.
Baker.
Oh, I'm praying for him.
I thought y'all gave him memo, bro. What's up, Rashad? Dave, didn't y'all tell him about Baker Mayfield? Y'all didn't give him the memo?
We told him.
Look, man, the smoke signals, we did all we could, but we happy they got him. We happy they. Hey, look, they
don't fix that line. They're gonna be mad they got him. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
R.I.P. Baker. If you don't get that man offensive line or run game, it's gonna be a long season for the Bucs. Mike Evans, put that trade request in and come on.
Put that request in now, bruh. I am not drafting you this year. You will not be drafted. You are not going to be on the list, dog. You have Baker Mayfield, which means you will suck because you are our number 1 wide receiver. Under Baker Mayfield, you will be bad.
It ain't looking good in Tampa Bay, man. That's for certain.
Nah, it's terrible, bro.
Good in a lot of
now,
places,
I'm here for it, too.
Hey, looking good in a lot of places, bro.
Hey, look, I ain't got time to be. Nah, we done paid our dues at the bottom, bro. I'm done with.
Yeah, we ain't got time for all this. Look, man, PNP's only seen a playoff experience since this podcast existed. That shit's about to change, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to change. Somebody's got to win this division.
Look at all that energy coming from the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, man, we here, bro. Hey Q, we here. Don't get it twisted, bro.
We were literally a competent cornerback away from winning the division last season. Literally a competent cornerback away. Literally.
Y'all were very close. Y'all were very close, man, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, very close. How long has it been since playoffs, bro? For Carolina. How long?
2017. It's been a minute.
Good
Lord. Same blood.
It's been a minute.
Same year? Low?
Yeah.
2017?
Yeah. 2017. 5
Shout out to the Falcons, man. Shout out to the Falcons. Y'all having a nice little talk. Come on, talk about it, Q. I mean, Big Low. Come on, man.
Hey, man, yeah,
you know what? I'm upset, bro. I'm up. First of all, I just want
to go ahead and put your feelings on out there, Q. Since you upset, put your feelings on out there. Tell me how you feeling.
I'm upset because, the other day I talked to Low. Low told me that David Onyemata, they picked up David Onyemata, and I asked Low, I said, Low, word on the street is the Falcons are chasing Caden Ellis, the linebacker. Low said, no Caden Ellis. 15 minutes later, the Falcons signed Caden Ellis. So I'm not happy about that Low gave me some misinformation right there.
Hey, everybody wrong, bro. Everybody can be wrong. Come on, man.
Shout out to Low sent me a text message saying, we signed Caden Ellis. What's happening, Low?
Man, I'm glad that you mentioned that, Q, because it's like when all this went down and we signed Katie that, y'all know Q didn't even respond to me.
I bet he didn't.
Look, y'all, let me tell y'all something, man.
Bro, I just got busy, bro.
Me and Q, we got Q's like a big brother to me, right? So I said Q to me, I'm like, hey man, we got Caden Ellis. And he didn't respond. I looked at Coach and I said, damn, thank you, man. Baby. I don't know what. I said, I don't know what. Should I tell him I'm sorry or what? What should I say? I don't.
Big Low Nose said, my dog, he knew. Oh, that was 15 minutes later, cuz. And I said, you know what? Y'all, the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons, boy, oh boy.
Q,
I said,
hold on.
wow.
Look,
No, look, man.
look, Q.
Look,
The
man.
thing is, you
we
can't
had
say
to do
we
what we had to
stole 'em.
do.
We didn't steal them though.
Listen,
Andy,
Dave, don't feel like that. We didn't steal them. They came to
no,
us.
let me tell you something. Look, man, we out here trying to create this. We out here trying to create the dream team coaching staff up here in Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
They're doing a real good
We got
job.
to switch to a 3-4. We gotta take whoever the hell we could get that could be out here playing all these positions. I don't care where we get it from. You can call it stealing, borrowing. We doing what we need to do to figure this 3-4 situation out. Because Matt Rule didn't know whether he wanted to do a 4-3, a 5-2, a 4-6. He didn't know what he wanted to do in Carolina. So we don't know what we got to do to make this work. So we got to get these 3-4 guys in here so we can get this thing converted. Because Ebro said, we going to 3-4. We ain't waiting. So, shout out Tuttle, man. We need him. Sorry,
Tuttle.
bro. These the breaks.
That's good.
Right,
Right.
you ain't gonna match him.
Hometown kid. He's from the Carolinas. Lexington,
And he's from
North
the
Carolina.
Carolinas.
Shout out to Tuttle, man.
Good thing.
Talk to me about him though, Q. What we need to know?
Bro, he's a solid guy, man. Very solid player, man. Athletic, big guy, man. If y'all plan on playing him at the end, I think that's the word on the street. They're gonna shift him to an end position? Is he playing on the edge, or
I've heard both. I've
looking
heard
like-
end and I've heard nose tackle. So I've heard both. I don't know.
But
to be honest.
actually,
you got the
we
athleticism?
just picked up
Yeah.
we just picked up a defensive tackle from Denver.
Yeah.
Like literally
He's
minutes
290
ago. We just picked
Yeah, he's 292. Deshaun Williams. I think he's more of an
okay.
end. So I think they might slide Tuttle in the nose. I
Okay.
don't know though.
How much?
Yeah.
Like, what's Tuttle's measurables?
3-0. He like 3-0.
He's 303.
Yeah, he's
303.
300 pounds, like 6'2", 6'3", somewhere in there. I won't say Shy Tuttle is King Tut.
Man.
Oh,
Redevelop
that's
him.
what we call him. That's his name.
That's his
King
name.
Tut?
His name
All
King
right,
Tut.
do we have permission to call him that, Q?
He
I
sure
just
got
need to
it,
know.
bro.
You kind of whatever you want to call him. You ain't gotta ask
Because
you
I
nothing.
don't want him giving me I want to give him the big low smoke. I don't want those problems.
No, bro, no.
No, we don't want. I don't want all these who dat sitting up in my timeline, up in my chats, because we calling
We
that
don't
man
want those
King
problems,
Tut.
man.
Yo, like we ain't look. Listen, I already got enough Falcons fans out here with these rising ups. You know what I'm saying? I already got enough birds. First, I got Falcons. I got to deal with these Eagles in North Carolina. I got to deal with all these different types of birds. I don't want to have to deal with this. All right. I got to try to have some type of level of peace. You know, I'm not even. Look, it ain't even April yet.
Yeah, you ain't
You know what I'm
kidding,
saying?
bro.
Carolina's
Yeah,
causing
you right,
all
bro.
this. Carolina causing all this chaos. All this chaos is what Carolina causing. Got
Well,
a running back
I mean,
now.
Yeah, Miles Sanders. I mean, it's like we
Miles
look
Sanders
at
now.
where we're at now, opposed to where we were at whenever the season ended. It's like if I feel like it's a changing of the guard in the NFC South, Bo.
What you mean?
know?
Y'all
Well-
gonna have to lead with Tyler Hinkie or whatever his name is?
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Now now you know his name, Q. Don't do that.
You know
Don't
that
do
man name.
You know
gotta
that
do
man's
that.
name,
Taylor-
bro.
Taylor-
Come on,
Taylor
don't do that,
Heineke.
Q. Don't do that.
Yo, I'm laughing at the
You know
fact
that
we got all
man's
these freaking Carolina. I'm laughing that we got all these Carolina throwaways sitting at all these rosters, just chilling around these other
Man.
teams in the NFC South.
I love
We got
saying-
Baker in one spot, Taylor
Baker in
Heineke
one
in
spot.
another.
Low ain't like that.
What world, Q?
You got Taylor there. What he gonna do? Is he gonna back up Ritter?
Ritter gonna be the starter.
They said Ritter's the starter.
Yeah, Ritter's the guy. Ritter's the guy.
He ain't gonna win. By the way, let me be clear. Let me be clear when I say this, and I want to be very clear when I say this. If
I
it's
got
a
a question
legitimate
for
quarterback competition, Heineke's winning that job. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Heineke,
Heineke's
all
gonna
right,
win
bro.
that job.
Don't sleep on
Heineke gonna
Heineke,
win
bro.
that job. If they make that a fair competition, Heineke's gonna win that job. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Heineke.
You can shake your head
fair.
all the hell you want.
Heineke ain't gonna win
MAGA
that job.
Heineke's gonna win that job, Bo.
Man, if it's a fair
And
competition,
then he gonna find the other
then-
side of Georgia. Like he plays in Atlanta, but he gonna be in the other part of Georgia. He gonna be in Georgia. Like so MAGA Heineke gonna win that job. I'm telling you right now.
Taylor Heineke ain't gonna win that job, man. He ain't gonna win that job. This Desmond Ritter, this is not only his team for the next 6, 7, 8 years, but this is his
Ooh,
division.
that's what y'all doing?
This is his
Y'all
division
in?
for the next 6, 7, 8 years. I'm go ahead and put it out there,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
Third
Go
round.
ahead and put it out there.
He's a third rounder, right?
Yeah, he a third round
If
pick.
you just, Big Low, are you just exuding confidence? Is that what you want to happen, or do you really believe that?
We got a third round pick. Y'all want? We got a third round pick. Y'all want him? His name is Matt Corral. I told y'all he was going. I told y'all he would never play for us. I told y'all he would never play for us.
Y'all just pulled a Jimmy Carlson. Y'all just pulled a Jimmy Carlson.
I told y'all he was gonna play. I told all y'all he was gonna play. Soon as we dropped out, I said, well, once Matt Rule gets fired, we ain't never gonna see this guy unless he somehow wins the job now. He done. He gone. He done. He gone, man.
But yeah, I mean, I think this is the Falcons division for the next 6, 7, 8 years. Easy.
Say what?
Bless you, bro.
Easy.
New Orleans East, man. That's what we call Atlanta down here, man. We call
New Orleans East.
Yes.
What in the world?
He got Terry Fontenot on top of the team.
Yeah, and how did Terry Fontenot come to the Falcons, Q?
Mickey Loomis let him go.
He let her.
Well, hold on. I'll tell you. I'm going.
Yo, don't start that. Please, hey, we not doing that. We not doing that, yo. We are not doing that tonight, bro. Stop. Stop, man.
I like how he tried to pull it on the slide too. He's scratching his face.
Yo, he slid that joint right in too.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, that's how you got him. But I mean, whatever it takes to win, bro. We trying to win that NFC South. So I hear what Atlanta's doing. I ain't mad, bro.
Yeah,
looking good though, man. Looking good.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be looking real good by time.
So how you feel about the Derek Carr signing, bro?
Ooh, that's the question.
I gotta ask you.
Yeah, we want to know. That's what we want to know.
That's the question.
It's a reuniting. It feels so good. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know.
Are you gonna be upside down in that car payment, Q?
No, I think actually. No.
Yo.
I think. Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, you got a lemon over there with that used car you got, man.
It is a used car. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt. It's definitely damn sure a used car. Ain't nothing new about it. But this is a good move for the Saints, man. I think he gonna put some fear in these the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons defense. They got to keep them safeties back there. They got to keep them off there because you know he gonna light you up. We got the weapons to go deep. We got the weapons. I don't know if you guys know this, but we got Jamal Williams today. They help out.
That was a good pickup for y'all.
So I mean, listen, you know, he gives them leadership there, and they're gonna be totally different than what we seen last year. They couldn't do much of anything last year. This year, I'm expecting the Saints offense at the very least carry the water. So we're gonna. I like the Derek Carr sign, and I even like how the Saints handled it with Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is the backup. He took the restructured deal to stay there. You guys ended up with Andy Dalton, and that's a win in my book.
Backup, man.
Right.
Oh, don't worry about Andy Dalton. We don't worry.
He ain't starting, bro.
Play him a snap.
He is starting quarterback right now.
Nah, he won't be.
Until April 20. What's the first day of the draft? April. What's that day? April 21st. What's the first day?
Who y'all going for here?
Who y'all? That's the question.
I think it's
Stroud.
But I don't think for Rashad.
Wait, hold on,
Rashad.
Don't matter. So
Rashad said it doesn't matter. Dog, Rashad will lose his damn mind. Let me tell you something right now, bro. Rashad will lose his damn mind if it's Will Levis number 1 overall. He'll lose his shit.
I mean, I said Stroud or Young. I said don't matter which one. It's Stroud or Young.
Yeah,
it don't
for
matter.
Me,
about Richardson though.
I think it's Stroud.
Nah, we don't. Richardson. If we draft Richardson, that means Andy Dalton got to start, and we don't want that. So it's going to be Stroud or Young. We throwing some smoke screens out there about the whole trade back, but at the end of the day, it's going to be Stroud or Young as our quarterback, and it's going to be some problems for the next 6-7 years. In the words of Big Low, it's going to be some problems because we not your typical team picking number 1 overall, right? We was a win away from coming into the daggone playoffs. All right, so this is not your typical trash. Yo, we got a nice little nucleus going on right now.
But it takes time.
We got an elite coaching staff here. This is not your normal Carolina Panthers. This is going to be a problem for the next at least 3-4 years.
The regular Carolina Panthers, the 9-player Carolina Panthers, right?
Nah, this.
Wow.
Oh, you not. We're not doing this. Tell me you did not just say that.
That was shady.
Let me tell you something, man. I understand we on a playoff. See, to all you, by the way, wait. Look, wait. Now, I gotta say this. I gotta say this to the good folks at Panther Nation.
Over there.
No, I gotta say this to the good folks at Panther Nation, particularly the Tank truthers. For all you guys that was talking all that Tank shit during the season, comments like that is why you don't. We got to make the playoffs, guys. I don't want to hear no shit from Big Q like that anymore.
Hold up.
I'm tired of nonsense like that.
Now hold up, Q.
I just said the regular Carolina Panthers.
Hold up, Q. Now hold up, Q.
Very nice time for the Carolina. I was just saying because I
So Q, I trust your opinion as a Saint.
Y'all was the hell out of y'all. Y'all knew that.
Hold on. I trust your opinion as a Saints YouTuber, right? I go to you every time to know what's going on with the Saints. So how are we supposed to be scared of the Saints when you be on your live streams berating the hell out of Dennis Allen and the head coach? If you don't believe in him, why the hell should I believe in him? So I have no fear in what because you don't believe in him.
Nope, you got to show me something.
You don't believe.
He ain't gonna show you shit. Look, man.
No.
He trying to bring his old thing back, and his old thing got his ass fired. So his old thing gonna get his ass fired again.
Hold on, I'm not. Let me tell you something. I'm not delusional. Okay, that's number one. I'm not delusional. That's why we've been doing this for some time. I'm not delusional. My thing is, I keeps it real. Whether it's for me or not for me, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna keep it $1.50.
And I appreciate. So am I, right? I have been. You have heard me come on this show and berate Matt Rule. You see my energy is different, right?
Yeah.
I'm a completely different dude than I was. Yeah. Hey, this is different. What we're doing right now is legit.
I feel you.
Y'all like making.
It will take time to kind of get it.
Ain't gonna be no time. It ain't gonna take time. It ain't gonna take time. It's not gonna take time because again, we not your typical number 1 overall pick team. We not a 2-16 team coming out. 2-13 coming 15. Out. Like we was just a game out the playoffs. This team is built to again put that quarterback in.
It's different though. It's different.
It's not different.
But one thing we have to acknowledge,
you don't have the same coaching staff. So Frank Wright, it takes time to install what he's going to do. He don't have his quarterback there yet. Now it could be CJ Stroud, but you putting a lot of pressure on the rookie.
Not really though, because you look at our defense, right? Our defense is going to be solid. I'm not saying they're going to be top 10 or anything. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be that good. That good. But they're going to be at least a top 15 group. Offensive line is good. Now we're in the process of getting those skill positions together. Miles Sanders, I don't believe the biggest concern right now for me as a Carolina Panthers fan.
Wide receiver.
Who is wide receiver 1? Now, if we pull off a trade and somehow pick up a legit wide receiver 1, I'm telling you, it's not going to be no 2 or 3 years, bro. We're going to be solid. Because you know what? You said it's going to be a new scheme. Y'all don't know what we're going to do either. This is new. This is new for everybody in the South. Right. We know what y'all going to do. We know we seen it.
I don't think you know what I do.
Bro, I'm telling you.
You know exactly what y'all going to do.
Hey, look, we know what y'all going to do. We seen it already.
Y'all gonna look like the Raiders with Dennis Allen with less talent. That's exactly what y'all going to do.
They gonna be wearing black and gold instead of black and silver.
Y'all gonna still and y'all gonna, instead of y'all wearing silver and black, y'all gonna be in black and gold. Y'all gonna look just like y'all. Hey,
so we know what y'all gonna do. I'm like, goddamn, Dave, it's like you was watching a Tyler Perry rerun or something.
Yo, pretty much. Tyler be out here. Tyler like, yo, I'm retiring Medea, and all of a sudden you see his ass in that dress. He trucks out that dress, and the same storyline happens again and again. They say the NFL is a copycat league, and the Saints is becoming a copycat franchise. And the last I checked,
that's right, AJ. That's
Dennis
right.
Allen done for you.
Now I mean, listen, I'm happy for Carolina, the moves that you guys making, because I want competition. You know, that's steel sharpening steel right there.
So you go with this shade that you out here, you throwing these shades, but it's all right, man. We actually swept y'all for a change. I know it's been a while, but it's all right, man.
I actually think it's a 2-man race right here. I'm gonna be honest with you between
Carolina and the Falcons. Carolina Falcons.
The Falcons. No.
Atlanta, Carolina. It showed up ain't the Saints.
Well, it really is going to be
I understand the Bucs ain't here to defend themselves, but you ain't gonna give the Bucs a chance to die.
No, but it's really the same thing. It's a 2-man race between the Saints and the Panthers, right?
Man, come on, Q.
Hey, look,
The
you heard,
Saints and the Panthers.
you heard the consistency though, right?
The
You
Saints
heard that
are
consistency.
The Falcons are the Saints. Let's keep it $1.15. Now, come on.
No, come on, Q.
Yes, they are. They got the Saints former defensive coordinator. They got the Saints former executive guy. They got Saints players all over the place. So it's New Orleans East is what we call the Atlanta Falcons down here.
Everybody had to get off the boat so he could walk on water, Q. He had to leave so he could spread the wings.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Only thing I ask for you guys, I pray to God that all you guys are good. You guys are just good enough to not get Drake May or Caleb Williams. Just good enough for that. Like, I want y'all to be fighters.
You talking
I
about
don't want
Atlanta?
to take it from none of y'all. I want y'all to fight your ass off for second place in the division.
Bro, last time I checked, we got an established veteran quarterback that puts up high numbers. You got Andy Dalton. We got
Andy Dalton for a couple weeks.
We had Andy Dalton for.
You got a veteran quarterback. You got a veteran quarterback that's going to quit on their team when he feels threatened of losing his job. That's what you got. That's what you got.
Yeah, bro. You ain't gonna have to worry about that.
I mean, Jameis, come on.
Jameis already settled. That Jameis is no starting opportunities. He agreed to that. Jameis is back up on this.
If Derek Carr comes out, have a rough stretch of 5 games.
Let Derek change his name for David for a couple games to see what happens. Let Derek change his name for David for a couple games to see what happens.
I'm saying I'm not automatically looking at like the Saints gonna lose 5 games in a row. They can come out and blister people. You know, the guy can throw his greatest asset is that he delivers the ball down the field. You can't dispute his statistics. I mean, that's what he does. He piles on stats. So if you get the Saints wide open offense with weapons all the way around, Chris Olave, Taysom Hill, Michael Thomas will be healthy. You got all these other guys, Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, Rashid Shaheed, and then we'll add some more stuff to the fray. I mean, I'm not automatically anticipating that this is a losing situation. The Saints had strife last year because of 2 factors. Number one, they didn't have leadership at the QB position, which was caused in part by the coach. Now, the bigger question is, can Dennis Allen stay out of the way to allow the Saints to be successful? Now, he's shown the propensity last year to allow the offense to have some degree of autonomy while he operates the defense. So if he can stay in that mindset and he could run a defense, things could look a lot different in New Orleans. And let me reiterate it again. Currently, right now, Derek Carr is the Saints quarterback. Baker Mayfield is the Tampa Bay's quarterback. Andy Dalton is Carolina's quarterback, and Hinkie.
You keep saying that to convince yourself, bro. You know he's not going to be our starting quarterback.
No, listen, I'm saying
though. Stop saying because you know that's not going to be the case.
I said
we're trying to make that to prove a point.
The thing is, like Q's trying to talk like Derek Carr is the best quarterback in NFC.
He ain't accomplished nothing, bro. You talking about
Carr. Derek Carr is the equivalent, and I hate to go back to the car analogy, the car metaphor. David Carr is a used Mercedes.
Please don't.
Like they're always you're gonna be upside down in it. It looks good. The stats look good. It's not worth the money.
Nothing, bro.
It's not worth the money.
He's accomplished nothing.
Listen, bro. Only thing I'm saying
y'all pay him anyway. Y'all just had pennies with holes in them.
No, that don't. Why not, Roy? I told you. I'm slick making. Listen, the bottom line is we. Hold on now. Let me tell you something. Now, listen, I'll find pennies under the damn couch if I got to. I got 3 bank accounts. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. I only bank with credit unions. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. That's old school. You go back down to hell with the big banks. Let me tell you, I have 5 banks. I have 3 credit unions. Let me tell you something. ANRP. Let me tell you something. I think I don't know they had a bank. Let me tell you, you guys didn't know they had the bank there. Hey, I'm 60-something years old, man. Let me tell you something, man. I tell you. But listen, I'm just saying, currently, no disrespect to my family members. I'm just saying, currently, that's the QB situation as it stands. Now, of course, it could change. It will change.
It will change.
Currently, that's what it will change. But I'm just speaking what it is currently. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, LL Cool Lloyd says that, hey man, y'all got that funny money down there in New Orleans. That's
the Saints was cryptocurrency before there was cryptocurrency.
Yes. It's like Ozark down there. It's like, where's this money coming from?
And Lo gonna sit up here and pretend like he don't know what's going on with Terry Fontenot doing the same thing. Derek gonna be
What you mean he's doing the same thing?
He gonna be doing the same thing once he
Come
run
on,
that.
Q.
You talking about upside down on payments? Just he's spending that money like ain't no tomorrow going on there. You want this kind of stuff? I mean, Jesse Bates, how much you want? Blank check. Listen,
Man,
I'm telling
he
you,
just got 15, 16 million a year, Q. It ain't like we broke the
good
bank.
grief, man.
It ain't like we broke the bank. The
That's
Falcons, they're just coming back off all that dead money that we owe Julio Jones and Matt Ryan.
Wow.
Record amount of dead money, $80-something million, and we still won just as many games as everybody else in the division.
You still got like 30 million left, don't you?
Yeah, we got like $30 million left.
That's ridiculous, man.
So whenever we pick up Darius Slay tomorrow, you know.
Darius Slay.
I did hear that though. I heard it was him and the 40 y'all and the 49ers, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, if we could get Darius Slay, it's gonna look, man. Once again, Falcons gonna be running this division for years to come.
They got almost $40 million remaining so far. So yeah, they're not bad, Lo. Not bad at all, bro.
Appreciate it, Terry. Terry F. Baby, that's his name. So I do got a question. I want to ask this to everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat. Who won the trade with the Panthers and the Bears? Like, who won that trade?
I'm gonna let y'all two go first.
If y'all feel like in the chat, if y'all feel like the Panthers won, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like the Bears won, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to know, but y'all let me know who y'all think won that trade.
Y'all want me to go first?
Go ahead, yeah.
So we're not gonna know who won the trade until we see who we pick and how that player performed. This is gonna be like a at least 2-year endeavor. You're not gonna know who won the trade because if this dude comes out, wins offensive rookie of the year and all these accolades, and we make the playoffs, nobody's gonna care about that daggone trade. All right, so I get it. We gave up a lot on paper. We gave up DJ Moore. I get it. It looks. We gave up an extra first round. Technically, we only gave up 1 first round pick because we swapped picks. So 1 first round pick, 2 second round picks, and DJ Moore. That's what we gave up. It looks like a lot, but again, if this and if it's if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. I get all that, but if this dude turns out to be legit, whoever we pick, nobody's gonna care about those picks or DJ Moore.
About it. And by the way, that second round pick, the second round pick isn't until 2025, so it ain't like we giving up the first and the second round pick for 2023 and 2024. We ain't got that second one until 2025. So I think people got to remember that the Chicago Bears is where wide receivers go to die. And I hope DJ Moore is successful. But other than Brandon Marshall, when he went there, wide receivers tend not to be successful there, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I understand why the Bears did it on their end because they've never really had a bona fide wide receiver since Brandon Marshall. But at the same time, we are overdue to actually try to get this quarterback situation right. And why not just go number 1 overall and make it happen? So, like Rashad said, we're not going to know. But the concept of us giving up too much, I absolutely disagree with. Because we don't know. B, I don't think we gave up too much because the talk was we would have to give up like 3 first-round picks, 2 to 3 second-round picks, maybe some more picks to do it. And when you compare it to some of the capital of some of what other folks had to do, when you think about what the 49ers had to give up to go from 12 to 3 to take Trey Lance and things of that nature, we didn't have to give up that much at all.
Okay.
In my opinion.
See, once again, y'all make sure that y'all breaking it down in a more logical way because whenever the trade happened, I personally felt like y'all got fleeced. I felt like they just took y'all draws from you. Like y'all just walking around aimlessly up and down Tobacco Road. That's what I initially thought.
But you know what the funny thing for me was when the trade first happened? Because the thing is, like everybody was on Twitter prior to the trade, like whatever it takes to get to 1, and Rashad was too. Whatever it takes to get to 1, whatever it takes to get to 1, whatever it takes to get to 1.
I remember that. I seen that.
And Rashad kept to his guns, and he stuck to them shits. But everybody else was like, we gave up too much. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? We didn't have to give up anything. All right, we gave up DJ. We only had to give up a second-round pick this year in 2025. We swapped picks in the first round. They only had to give up a first-round pick in 2024. We didn't have to give up that much. And now we got our guy. and you can decide between this Young and Stroud, and if you really want to go with the wild card with Richardson, all right. But if you take Will Levis, man, I'm hanging somebody. Man, we might have to bring back Marshawn Mint. Oh my God, we might have to reconsider that.
It'll probably be the Stroud or Bryce Young. I think you can't go wrong with either one of those guys, bro.
I prefer Stroud, but I mean, I like Young too. So it's like 1A, 1B. Don't really matter.
Yeah, I like both of those guys, man.
Man, I ain't even mad.
Somebody in our chat pretty much. Somebody in our chat said
that's all right.
You gonna turn into hate real quick.
No, not hate. I respect winners, and we just gonna have to just take them apart, when we play them. And we love rookies.
Man, Q, don't have no premonition self-hate before the season even starts.
I'm just saying that either one of them guys. Listen, you got a coach that you bringing in there. First year, got to establish himself. I know he's a good coach. He got a new staff. They got to get that stuff together. They got new players coming in. You got and I ain't gonna say it's plug and play, but they have to have some type of. It's gonna have to be some work there. So I'm saying some patience, and I know there's a bit of desperation there because Panthers haven't been to the playoffs in a while, and they want to win. So it's some moves that they're making, and people are like, man, we got to win now. But it's a process. So that's all I'm saying. So when you put a rookie on top of your team and you have all of these weapons around them, it's going to take a little bit for them to start winning some games for them to figure it out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're not going to be successful. I've said it's a process. It takes time.
The number of the day is 4. That's how many years of a contract that Frank Reich got. And you have to remember that our great illustrious owner, David Tepper, lacks patience. He still lacks patience.
Really? Because he rolled it out with Rule for a minute. Like, it was...
He didn't. The man signed him for a 7-year deal and got his ass out of here mid-stride year 3.
3 or 4 years? Like, that's too long.
Bro, that's like almost half
the
deal.
It was too long. It was too long when his name went on the ink. But that's a whole different discussion that I really don't want to get into today.
What are we talking about?
You guys about your favorite coach in Panthers history?
Oh no, I don't.
I never wanted to hire him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's how we gonna do it. We just gonna Men in Black it. That's how we
erase from history, bro.
Dog, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. When we go back, when PNP no longer exists, and me and Rashad are old and dead, and we go back into the Panther lore, it's gonna go down that Matt Rule was the worst coach in this franchise's history. It's not even close. Yeah. It's not a debate. It's not even a length of a discussion. Like, you got to work hard to be this damn terrible.
Yeah, much like Q just said, we keep it a buck. Like, we ain't gonna sugar. If it's bad, it's bad, and we've done that. Like, we called it out, and when it's good, it's good. So I feel good about where we are. I agree with what you said. All jokes aside, Q, I do agree. It's gonna take maybe a couple of games before, and maybe we towards the back end of the season we get better. But when it clicks, and what I think what they're doing right now. What they're doing right now is setting this quarterback up to succeed from day one. They're not waiting. They're not waiting to get him weapons. They're not waiting to fix the offensive line. They're not waiting to fix the defense. Just picked up Hayden Hurst. We had Adam Thielen in, but not going to sign him today. If we do go up and get another receiver, bro, I'm telling you, this quarterback is going to be set up to succeed from day one. He may struggle a little bit. Rookies, I did the research on it. A lot of them fail, but a lot of them don't have the situation the Carolina Panthers have right now.
Somebody said worse than Seifert. Hell yeah, worse than Seifert. Seifert had the most prolific offense that we've ever had.
It's true.
Dog, do you know who passed the most yards in franchise history in a season? It wasn't Cam Newton. It wasn't Jake Delhomme. It was Steve Berline.
Yes, sir.
George Seifert was the coach. Gil Haskell was the offensive coordinator.
Steve a cool dude. We talked to him too.
Steve's a cool dude too.
Man.
And he's still mad about the fact that they released him after the 2000 season. He is still furious about that shit. Still furious. Look, got released and they proceeded to go 115. Now that's why Seifert got fired. And to this day, that's why Seifert's not in the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame as a head coach. That killed it. Because he was supposed to go. The dude was had a 75% win percentage before he came to Carolina. Never had a losing season till he showed up to Charlotte. They won
Look,
15
I
now.
did want to say, because we got like 1,000 people watching us right now, and everybody came in here emotional, like we just got finished listening to a Drake album. So it's like, if y'all could you tell everybody, where y'all from, like, let everybody know where they could find y'all at and everything. So, whenever Q was throwing shade at everybody, whenever
I
they're at the
wasn't
bottom of
throwing any shade. I was just saying.
okay, Q.
Nah, you was throwing some shade, bro.
You were throwing some mad shade. Listen, man,
your
look,
right shoulder
you're
should be sore
preparing
by
yourself. You're preparing yourself for the mediocrity, and that's fine.
Yeah, cool.
You're preparing for yourself for mediocrity, and it's okay because
That's
you can't have Sean
preparation.
Payton forever.
Questions. I was like, man, are you guys tired? And he was like, man, I said, you look. They said, nah, we all right. I said, well, you guys look kind of tired of all that running and stealing you was doing for taking the players off our team. And y'all guys call that shade?
Wow. Yes, that's shady, Q. They signed as free agents. That's shady. That's
They knew the ship was sinking too, and you have the gall to be mad?
Bro, Dave, all I know is that Lowe drove down to New Orleans and stole the sign off of our stadium and put it up there on that building up there. That's all
we still the sign.
all I know.
Y'all had to pawn it to make sure that you could pay for Derek Carr. That's all that was.
And then they
It was
went
the
down
title pine. Get the title back with title, Mac. That's what it was, Q.
Title.
That's what it was. Y'all had to pawn it. And you didn't make the payment, so we had to go ahead and pay for it.
Yo, that's funny. Yo.
I mean, the next people behind it was a casino. We got a casino company on the dome now.
Hey, look, whatever.
You gotta get your money somehow. You know the house always wins.
All I know, and Lowe was driving down the freeway with the damn sign in his truck. That's all I know. Put it up there on the building. Kidnapped. Terry took him down there. Ryan Nielsen. You got the Shy Tuttle. I mean, that's Dave and Rashad. Shy Tuttle. Andy Dalton. Caden Ellis. David Onyemata. It's all right, brothers.
Hey, you should look at it as a compliment, man.
I do. Yeah. It's cool, bro. It's cool. If y'all need some game on them guys, just ask me, bro. Low, it's all right, brother. It's all right.
See, that's all I've been with you, because it's like I said, I was just looking at my phone to see if you text me back, just to make sure everything was cool. But
folks in the chat.
No, I just got busy, bro. I seen the text and I was going to reply to you, and just something happened, man. I
gotta validate the data, but folks in the chat are saying that Miles Sanders deal is $25 million over 4 years.
I just saw it. 4-year, $25 million deal.
That ain't bad, man.
That's a good deal.
That ain't bad at all.
That's a good deal.
That was a nice pickup by Carolina. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in losing Foreman, but because he just brought so much, strength to the run game. Yeah, he was. I like Sanders though. I think Sanders fits what Reich wants to do. He's kind of that Jonathan Taylor style back. So I think I'm fine with it. I'm gonna miss Foreman. That's all.
But it does make it interesting about. It could still leave us an open to potentially draft somebody still. But it'll be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting what we're going to do in this draft, man. I am intrigued by what we're doing with it. Like, I still would like us to get a receiver.
Well, I mean, and that was actually where I was getting ready to go to, Dave. It's like, where is everybody going to be going in the draft moving forward?
After the Hayden Hurst pickup, because initially after we made the trade to number 1, the first thought I thought was, if Kincaid or Darnell Washington, the tight end from Georgia, sitting there at 39, that's probably going to be the pick at 39. But now I think they're trying to set up shop to be BPA in that second round with that second round pick, because we traded the late second round pick. We didn't have to give up the early second round pick. By the way, guys, for you guys are thinking that Chicago won this trade off gate, we didn't have to give up the early second round pick. We had to give up the pick that we got for CMC to do this, to make this happen. It's just checkers, not chess, or chess, not checkers, whatever the hell they say.
Yeah, so, right, first time.
So, yeah, no,
don't
but
do
either
that,
way, so
don't do that.
Don't do that, Lo. So that being said, I think they're trying to set up shop so they can go BPA, because we could probably utilize another edge rusher. We definitely need another linebacker. I'm gonna hit the mat. about the fact that we need a middle linebacker. If a wide receiver falls at 39, that would be nice. Like a Zay Flowers, but I don't see that happening. Or like
we need another wide receiver. I think that's the biggest need right now for the Carolina Panthers is locating a wide receiver one, a true wide receiver one. And I don't know that we're gonna get that in the draft in the second round, unless Zay, like Dave was saying, Zay Flowers. I think Josh Downs is nice, but I don't look at him as a true number one. He's more of like a slot guy. So I'm hoping over the next couple of weeks. And we take that 2 pick and move it for another wide receiver. Like we need to get another wide receiver bad. That's my biggest concern for this roster. Everything else will work itself out, but wide receiver is the biggest hole.
Okay.
What about y'all, man? What the Falcons doing?
Well, so it was one of those situations where the guy that everybody wants is Jalen Carter, right? Because we want to completely rebuild this defensive line. Especially with a defensive genius like Ryan Nielsen that's going to take us to the top 10, in overall defense, but it's one of those situations where, we don't know if Jalen Carter is going to be falling that far. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about the whole drama with the car accident.
This combine was terrible.
Folks think he's going to fall all the way to Chicago.
Yeah, he might fall,
he might fall to y'all.
Yeah, it was combine was bad.
It doesn't matter. But the question is, would y'all take him? That's the question.
That's the thing.
They're gonna take him. They're gonna take him.
Yeah, I think you have to at that point.
I think you have to, right?
Yeah, you have to.
But the thing is that from the things that's been going on,
workout either, huh? Y'all worried about that? Y'all heard about that shit?
What's that?
Supposedly he couldn't finish his workout during his pro day. He gained 9 pounds, but I think that's just
he came in
the thing
overweight.
is, there's one thing that is undefeated. Ain't no sports science can win this battle. Stress destroys everything. It destroys whatever regimen you have, whatever diet you got. Stress destroys all, which tells me there's other things going on, guys. That's not a good sign. I'm just saying.
What you think? What you sense?
But like, because the thing is, like, when the whole cover up situation was wild to me, because you knew something was up. Like it, because listen, man, it's Georgia. All due respect, it's Georgia. It's after Georgia.
Shade at your state, man. Don't let them do that. Hello.
No, because I'm a believer of there's Atlanta, then there's Georgia, but it's Georgia, okay?
Yeah.
Like Georgia football is religion.
Yes,
they're gonna cover for that team.
Yeah.
So when they were saying when that whole ordeal happened, I'm like, there's no way the whole story's out there.
Exactly.
And that's why
I said the same thing, Dave.
And that's why investigative reporting is so important. And so when they started digging, I was like, "Ooh, well, my man." And then they said he left the scene.
Yeah, can't
they
do
try
that.
to cover it up. Can't do that, man.
No.
And then the cops was involved. Like,
can't
do that, man.
Mm-mm.
And I don't know if y'all noticed. I think he got caught up for like a speeding ticket or something, and it was caught on camera. I'm just telling you something. Based off of what I've seen about this kid, I'm worried about the Falcons taking him because he's looking as busty as Pamela Anderson in the 1990s on the Baywatch sitcom show. Like he's looking like a bust, Bo. I mean,
but if he's sliding though, Lo,
that's what y'all should take. And y'all gotta take. You gotta take a chance on him at that point.
yeah, if he's sliding, bro, and this guy was anticipated to be the best defensive tackle in the draft. If he's sliding 4 or 5 spots down into the second round, I mean, you got to snatch at him, bro. I mean,
that's
the
what
thing
coaches
is,
do,
though,
man. That's why you got to have a system in place for that, man.
But it's still a top 10. It's still a top 10 pick. That's a lot of risk.
this is like
put
shades
on a guy.
Laramie Tunzel.
Chicago,
I know, not
I'll tell
heavy.
you what.
Yes,
Remember
man.
Larry
He won't fall
Tunsil?
past Chicago. I can tell you that. He ain't falling past the Bears. Do not let if the Bears still get that man at 9. Ooh wee.
It's gonna be ugly.
Ooh.
It's gonna be because they putting together a squad out there.
Then we can have a discussion, especially if he balls. Then y'all can have a discussion on whether or not Carolina got fleeced. And I still won't believe it, but then y'all can actually have like legitimate talk. But he could fall down 9, bro, because I think a lot of teams are going to be hesitant without getting all the details about what happened.
That's not good when you can't complete the workout, bro, at your own pro day.
That is pretty bad.
I mean,
Dog.
Bro.
That's tough. I completed my workout. You know,
Good for you.
so
Hey,
my
look,
workout.
look, the people really want to see you versus Dave in the 40. That's what they really want to see.
man,
Big Low, I
My
think
man,
smoke
my
Dave
partner
Booth.
my partner gonna give me a 20-yard head start, man. We probably have
Bro,
to do that
Dave,
Aggie
don't
Eagle in
worry about
September.
me. Don't worry about me. You need to handle Big Low. Big Low will smoke you in the 40, bro. Smoke you. I seen it. I saw it.
you see the
no
shot?
shit, huh?
I saw the workout. Yeah.
You seen it, right?
Yo, you was moving, bro.
I'm saying I'm a
it's
cheater,
like
not a
that?
goose. That's all I'm saying. I'm a cheater, not a goose.
Okay.
You know,
God, you gonna have me try to train for this damn 40. Jesus Christ, man.
look, the beautiful thing about it is, Dave, is like you don't got to come to Georgia, and I don't got to go to North Carolina. We can just record it, and whatever happens, happens. Now, look, I do want to let you know some of that was for comedic effect. Like, don't let the all-state athlete fool you now.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, Low.
Yeah, don't get twisted. Don't let the all-state athlete fool you now, boy. I looking pretty good at 4-point stance down there, boy.
No, I know you probably whoop my ass. I know. Listen.
Nah, man.
Rashad gonna give me a 20-yard head start. We're gonna make this
Still
happen.
wouldn't beat me. You still wouldn't beat me with a 20-yard head start, bro. No chance.
We're gonna see. Man. I'm gonna hit up Coach Rob. I'm gonna hit up Coach Johnson and see we're gonna try to make this happen, man.
Hey, go ahead and do it. Big Q, who y'all take it down there in New Orleans with y'all first pick?
I mean, bro, I still think we need to help our interior defensive line.
Yes.
We need help there. I do like a lot of the moves the Saints are making to improve the offense. I mean, Jamal Williams was a really solid move for Elvin Kamara. He got his legal issues. You know, he likes to turn humans into grape juice. So, but I think, you know, outside of that, they got some continuity.
Wow, Q. You just know what today, ain't you?
Bro, I'm just saying, I talk on the show, man. For people that listen to the show, they know that him and his partners, they found a new way to clean their shoes off. That the bottom of their shoes off. They was experimenting with turning the human into a bouncy house. I mean, if you look at I don't know what they was doing, but you know that was like, wow. You know, I don't know what he's doing. What's his legal defense? You know, I think even Ben Crump wouldn't take the case. But I mean, this is the thing. I see what goes on with the Saints. I think interior defensive line position probably is what we focusing at. We got some other needs around.
Hey, no, that low key, we gotta stop because that was low key pretty funny, yo. That was I can't let that slide, yo. That was funny.
You kept moving on.
You trying to slip past, yo. That was funny. You deserve your flowers, but that was pretty funny.
I'm just saying, bro. It's we got some work to do. But listen, last year was a very disappointing year for the Saints. We went back. We were 9-7 the prior year, just missing the playoffs. With Peyton in his last year, Dennis Allen comes in. Him and Jameis has this thing going on. They ultimately patch it up. They go 7-10. We lose several free agents, that were really impactful. David Onyemata, Kate Nellis did a wonderful job for us. Shai Tuttle was a starter. We lose these guys, so we have to be able to replenish. So we picked up a couple of guys. Saunders from Kansas City, we picked him up. Nate Shepard, who come in from the Jets, we picked him up as an interior defensive lineman. He'll more than likely be depth. So we still have to keep adding to our interior defensive line there. That's something we have to focus on. And we could use some help at the wide receiver position as well. Behind it, in the secondary and the safety position, you can find a player. Losing Caden Ellis, we'll probably have to look for a linebacker to kind of replace him because Pete Werner, who starts next to Demario Davis, is a fantastic young linebacker, but he gets hurt a lot. So he's real physical. So we need to find somebody to kind of take that up. We got DeMarco Jackson we picked up last year, who was a rookie coming off injury, but we still could use some help there. So not a lot of bad stuff going on. And really the Saints, I think they're still going to add a few pieces. So instead of drafting for need, we could probably end up drafting for talent here. We can end up picking the best player available. So it wouldn't be bad if we seen a guy like Mozzie Smith, or we picking toward the back of the draft. So Mozzie Smith or somebody like that would be encouraging for us. Even people of like Kalijah Kancey. You know, he's another guy that
I don't want to see him in New Orleans.
There's a lot of pipeline connecting him to the Saints, man, and the way he plays, if you put him in there, man, it'll be a lot of problems. So yeah, we got a few things we got to do. Yeah,
I don't want to see him in New Orleans, bro.
Yeah, I can't work with that one. Now I can see him in Atlanta. I can see that.
How you gonna see him in Atlanta, Lo? You supposed to be getting Carter.
I didn't say we were getting Carter.
He ain't getting Carter because they're not gonna take him. I'm telling you, bro.
Well, Lo,
they're not taking him. Like, I think the problem is too is that I think there's gonna be some hometown pressure to take him, and that's more reason for them not to take him. I think the last thing they're gonna do is have that man in his hometown after what the hell just happened. That ain't happening, bro. Somebody outside of Atlanta, Georgia is going to take that man.
I've been telling you,
they are not touching him.
Yeah, that was
that I would legit want in Atlanta. There's this young Thundercat out there in Oregon. His name Christian
Gonzalez. Yeah, he nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you were just to give them both the same number, he looks just like AJ Terrell. They move around the field the same. If you did that, you could legit play man coverage on the outside and change up the coverages on the inside as much as you want to. It'll give the whole defense so much. You have so much defensive freedom. And just imagine giving a defensive genius like Ryan Nielsen that. Man, boy, you in there swim. oh man. But yeah. If it was me, that's who I would take. I'll take Christian Gonzalez. You all right, Q? You good?
Yeah. I thought
I was just making sure because I thought your mic muted or something. I was like, wait a minute.
I heard something, man. I was looking. I thought I heard something.
Okay. It what? Your heart was it?
No. I heard.
Okay.
Christ, man, I can't with y'all, man.
Oh man.
He said it was your heart, wasn't it?
I can't fool with y'all, boy. So y'all know per tradition, every year or every time we pretty much get together.
God, we doing this?
We're doing this. Come on, Rashad.
I'm ready.
Please.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Per tradition, every time we get together. Y'all let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's it gonna go?
Why you?
Oh God!
Chill, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right. I don't want to go first, though.
No, Rashad, I see you always do this, man. You said last time you gonna go.
You know what? I ain't scared. No, I ain't scared. I'll go first. I'll go first.
Go ahead, Dave.
I'll go first.
Tell us what you're thinking.
Before today, I would have respected the Bucs today. I would have respected the Bucs. I would have thought they would have been able to get a competent quarterback position or somebody at the quarterback position that would have assisted them to help them because I felt like they had some decent talent on both sides of the football. Yeah. But after today, they failed. So I will go with the Panthers will win the division, will win the NFC South. They'll probably win it by a game or two.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a tough schedule for all of us, guys. I can't remember who we're playing, but I know that it ain't gonna be easy. I know that. I should double check what that is. But either way, I think the Panthers will win the division. I actually think the Saints will be our threat. So I think the Saints will go second. Falcons will be third. I'm gonna put the Bucs last. So that's my.
I actually second that. That's what I'm rolling with.
That's my order.
I second that.
I think Baker Mayfield is that damn trash that he's gonna ruin Mike Evans. He's gonna ruin Mike Evans. That damn bad. Yo, I can count the 4. Yes, I can count the 4.
Oh, okay. I'm just,
David Rashad is adding Atlanta and New Orleans together. I mean, you might as well. It's like sister cities. You know, it's this. You know, it's the same. The building, the Mercedes Superdome, the Mercedes Stadium, whatever it's called. And, you know. It's a mirror
I
image.
I think the Panthers are going to win the division. I know there's a concern about the rookie quarterback and the
I told you,
history
Lord, I
of
will
said
never
rookie
let y'all
quarterback.
get that. Dave, Rashad,
I know.
I told him, I said, listen, bro, when you came to New Orleans and you got Terry Fontenot, we knew his two-steppers was going to go back to New Orleans and try to get anybody that would listen to him to travel east to Atlanta. His goal was to take Atlanta and turn them into New Orleans from a football perspective.
You know what it was, Q? It was the Great Migration. He went to Atlanta. He came back. He said, "Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. There's some opportunities over here."
But Dave and Rashad ain't buying it though, Lo.
Huh? What in the world?
They're not, bro. They just put Atlanta third in their call. Right, fellas? Am I right?
Look, Rashad and Dave, they biased because out of all the teams in the NFC side, they don't like us the most.
I
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't like y'all.
Professional jealousy. Is that what's going on here?
It's affecting their decision.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Oh, that's what you rolling with? Dog. No. We're not doing this. You just told me that Taylor Heineke, you guys just signed Taylor Heineke and you think Ritter's going to win that quarterback battle.
Yes.
And if Ritter wins that quarterback battle, you guys are placing third.
No.
I'm telling you, if Ritter wins that quarterback battle, y'all are placing third.
Listen, Lo was upset about trialing that Heineke guy. He was upset about that. He didn't like that.
I'm telling you right now, if you guys don't make that a fair quarterback battle, and Ritter wins that quarterback battle, and Maga Heineke does not, y'all are placing third.
Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Next year, whenever you're doing your fantasy football show, and you're gonna be, you say, "Man,"
and I ain't drafting none of them. I'm
gonna tell y'all, there's a Ritter. That's gonna be a good waiver pickup because he just
The Ritter is gonna be on my list for. Oh, that's a guy that I'll stream if I decide not to draft a guy on the occasional week where he plays a terrible defense or he plays a high power offense and he throws for 350 yards to lose by 17 against somebody. So he throws 2 touchdowns in a garbage effort.
You'll be like,
that's
hey,
what it's gonna be.
You're gonna make a surprise stream. Like, look, y'all. I don't care what you're doing. Make sure
Desmond Ritter. He sucks, but damn it, he's going to throw for 300 because he's trying to keep up.
Man,
that's what Desmond Ritter's going to be for me in fantasy.
See, Dave, see what it is that, that hate in your heart is affecting the decisions that you're making in your brain. You can't let that happen, Bo.
Look, man. Look, in fantasy football, I have a Desmond Ritter for everybody. Don't worry. Every week there's a Desmond Ritter for somebody. Every week. I need those guys too. Dog, I won a fantasy league with Blake Bortles in the finals.
Wow.
If I can win a fantasy league with Blake Bortles, if I can win a fantasy league with Blake Bortles, everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a role. If your job, I won one with Tim Tebow. If your job is to get me them points, you get me them points. I don't care if you're a mediocre quarterback or not. You get me 15, that's your job. 15, that's what I want. Everybody else do their job. I'm the Bill Belichick in his prime in this shit. That's what I do. That's what you do. Some weeks, I might use Desmond Ritter. Are y'all playing the Chiefs? I will use him that week. Buffalo? I will use him that week. Anytime when you're playing a high-powered offense or a terrible defense, I will use him that week.
Big Q.
Yes, sir.
Who's your 1 through 4?
Of course, I'm gonna go with the black and gold, man. I think we might have a little. We have an advantage, I think, on the rest of you guys. And just keep it $1.15 with you. I think some of the woes we suffered offensively could be cured. I mean, I think we have some really good wide receivers here, and we got Michael Thomas restructured. He's on a 1-year prove-it deal. He's dialed in. He should be ready for camp. We'll see how that goes. But I also think the Saints are not done. They're going to add some more help to the wide receiver room. Another vet wide receiver, improving depth along our offensive line, some more weapons there. So I like what they're attempting to give Carr to be able to get vertical. And I think that's a big part of what we lacked. Last year was the vertical game. People wasn't afraid of the Saints in the passing game. Well, I mean, a lot of people kind of put Carr toward the middle of his pack, but if you look at his statistics, man, his statistics are pretty eye-opening. He has pretty damn good statistics, except for his starting statistics. He's 63 and 79 as a starter. A lot of people look at that. But his passing statistics and his touchdown statistics, you can't take that away from him. So if you add that to, our vertical game, I think that helps get Alvin Kamara and all these other guys. So I think, I ain't gonna say we blow out the division, but a lot of people feel like the division is open. I think I think we can be able to make some moves here and do this thing. So I don't think the NFC South is going to be a garbage division like it was. It's going to be a lot more competitive. We're making moves here, and it's very competitive right now. And I love that spirit. So, of course, I'm going to put the Saints there with the Panthers. I think the Panthers and the Saints going to be really close within each other, depending on the quarterback situation. Got to give them credit. They swept us last year. We was garbage time. That puts Low and the Falcons third and Tampa Bay fourth. So I'm glad Big Game James don't have to see me place his squad fourth with Tyler freaking, what's his name? What's his Baker Mayfield?
Taylor.
Oh,
yeah, Taylor. And Heineke running Atlanta's offense. The Ritter.
No, it's Ritter. No, Ritter.
The Ritter. Call him the Riddler. We'll see. I like Ritter, bro. I like
the Riddler.
The question
Jim Carrey had a vicious Riddler, though. Y'all be, okay?
Boy, y'all gonna put some respect on this man's name, boy.
I like the Riddler. I like him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Atlanta, man, the issue is and Lowe talked about this last year, is Arthur Smith, man. His imagination, man.
Coaching.
And we were talking about that. Now, I had the same reservations for Dennis Allen last year, but see, what Dennis Allen does is he's going to turn it to Pete Carmichael, and then Carmichael has Ronald Curry, who's our QB coach, who's an up-and-coming young guy that's, be working with the Saints. That's so him and Carmichael works together to get the Saints offense going. Allen stays to the defense. He oversees. If he could just keep it like that and don't butt in and, do the stupid or say something too stupid, I think that'll help the Saints have some success. Arthur Smith, and Lowe knows this, is a guy that lacks imagination. Me and Lowe talked about this all the time. He becomes an impediment to their offense, and he becomes really predictable. So can he utilize those weapons? Not saying he can't, because they got some really good people there, but can he get out of his own way? That's like some of the questions that I asked to some of our coaches. Can they just stay out of the way? Can they not get out of the way, get in the way of success and allow things to flow? That's the big question, because we'll have the talent. It's just, making sure the coach doesn't get in the way when things are working right.
Okay. And shouts out to 504 Cole. He says, how many Super Bowl rings are on the panel? So I got a question for you, 504.
No. Answer the question first, Lowe.
No. I got to answer the question with a question.
Really?
The question was disrespectful. And basically,
no, it's
not. What the question is?
No.
The question is, and I can ask this question to Mickey Loomis. What do spaceships not come equipped with, Mickey Loomis? What do spaceships not come equipped with?
Oh, I know. Let me think about that. What do spaceships not come equipped with? I know. Rearview mirrors.
They don't come equipped with rearview mirrors.
Yeah.
So we ain't looking in the past. Spaceships don't come equipped with rearview mirrors. They dip. So when we going forward, we can't look back.
Facts.
We can't look back.
This is
I
not.
agree.
I don't
Shout
think
out
that's
to Andre 3000.
Yes. Shout out to Drake.
Shout out to Pablo
Andre
Foucault.
3000.
Pablo Foucault asked the question, and see, it actually works in our favor because Big Game James ain't here, so he could have added his mistakes in
Because
here.
he would have destroyed us all. He
Yeah.
got more than all of us combined.
Right.
You want to keep it
Yeah.
a buck.
Because one of the rings is Tom Brady's though.
But also,
Like,
but the thing is,
How many
he's not
rings
here either,
got
because my response, for one, he wouldn't have asked that question. Let's be clear. He wouldn't have asked that question if Big Game James was here. So that's for one. But if he would have asked that question, I also would have said, who has the highest win percentage out of all the franchises? It would have gotten ugly real fast because the Bucs.
That would have got ugly because that don't translate into Super Bowls. We talking about Super Bowls. That's the ultimate prize we playing for, right? If that's
it is. It is.
Because Lowe is not going to answer that question. He refuses to. This is a question that Lowe is not going to answer.
So no, ain't gonna do it.
At some point, listen, man. I can continue to say that my franchise is one of the youngest franchises in the NFL. We ain't been here long enough.
Bro,
We just got here. Some of y'all motherfuckers been here for a long ass time and ain't done shit. Some of y'all been winless. But Big Game James ain't here to defend himself, so I'm gonna let him be.
Bro, I'm just
saying, as their quarterback
man,
being winless.
The man asks the question, and then Lowe puts the question up on the screen. And then Lowe refuses to answer the question because it puts his franchise in a negative light. The answer is 1. How many Super Bowls on the panel? Well, Big Game ain't here, so if I'm here, so I'm saying we got 1. Carolina, they've been there a couple of times. Atlanta been there a couple of times. Atlanta had the famous one. The Atlanta.
All right, everybody, thank y'all so much for coming on.
28-3. My favorite numbers.
Dude, I love that. Man, they made that a shirt.
Thank y'all so much for coming on. We had such a great time.
Hey, did y'all see this? The bet, bro, Low bet me. Bro, I don't know if y'all, Dave Rashad, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Low bet me the Atlanta matchup. It was down here, and Low came down. Coach Roney, me and everybody, my girl, we went out, had a fantastic time. We ate at Bobby Hebert's joint. Shout out to Molly Mall. He came down there and hollered at us. Yeah, right. We had fun, bro. And Low made a bet. Low said that if Atlanta wins, then I will wear Atlanta shirt, which would a lot of people would love to see that. And if we win, Low will wear my shirt. Well, I had a shirt design called the Score Tee. And the Score Tee had the number, it was what, 28 to, what was it, Low? 28 to, was it 3?
No, it wasn't 28 to 3.
What was it, Low?
What it was.
Come on, Low, you know what it is.
I can't remember, man.
I'll show you.
I can't remember.
It was 28 to 3.
Of course you don't remember.
It wasn't 28 to 3, Q.
It was 28 to 3.
No, it wasn't. It was something else. It was like 24 to 10 or something.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't 28 to 3.
But either way, it was something. It was 20 something to something.
Bro, and it was about and the shirt was designed to kind of take a light jab.
That's what it was.
Was it 26-10?
Yeah,
okay, no, I thought it was 28-3 is the Patriots.
Yeah, that's the Patriots.
Patriots thing. 26-10 was our game in which the week 1 matchup against Atlanta.
Gotcha.
In the week 1 matchup, fellas, they were winning. It was up 26-10. The Saints came back and beat them. So that score stuck. And Lowe lost the bet, and he had to wear that tee on his broadcast. So here's a picture I got with Lowe holding up his shirt.
Look, let me tell you something. I might bet it, but I ain't doing it.
Oh yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah, see, that's why I've never bet with you, Rashad.
You can't do that, Rashad. Come on.
That's why I never bet with Rashad.
That's my own bet.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I ain't never bet with Rashad.
Yeah, Rashad's a bad better, man. He's a bad better, man. He'll bet you and then don't do it, man. That's wrong, Rashad.
Yeah, that's wrong, Rashad. You can't be like that, man.
That's why I ain't betting.
No, you just said that you would bet, but you just ain't gonna do it.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't bet.
Okay.
So,
listen,
I respect.
Wait.
I wouldn't have did it last year. I'll do it if we're like competitive.
But you said you wouldn't honor it.
No, I would do it.
Okay, cool.
I would do it. I'm joking. I'm being and I'm entertaining. I would do it.
Well, good thing I ain't bet y'all last year.
I wouldn't have did it last year. Not with that other dude.
Not with Matt Rule. Not with Rule.
Did it with him.
Like we got to be rational bets too. Like sometimes you got to understand what you're dealing with here.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes you got to understand. You got to understand what you're working with here.
That's right.
But Low Country, Big Low.
What's up, man?
Sir,
what in the world, bro?
You got to give me these standards, man. You ain't gonna let you run away from this.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna put Atlanta first.
Oh! I'm sorry. Thank you so much for holding my feet to the fire, Dave.
Man, I'm the government, man. I'm here to help. You got to get these standards popping.
Oh, watch out!
All right. So the way I'm looking at it is Atlanta Falcons are going to be number 1, not just for 2023, but like for the next couple of presidential administrations, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Are you saying we're going to change presidential administrations?
I'm not saying that. Look, it's the same.
Next couple of administrations?
Yeah, for the next couple of administrations.
Couple's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
How many one-term presidents you expecting over the next couple of years?
Years, bro.
Yeah, for the next 8 years. So then,
you're bugging.
2 and 3. it's like, y'all. I think y'all gonna tie. I ain't gonna say one's over the other. We just gonna leave with the strengths of schedule. So like, 6
Now come on, Lo.
7
Come on,
and
Lo.
9. I can't go out that way.
You out here.
Bro, come on.
You out here. Look, man. We need
Bro.
1, 2, 3, 4. We ain't got no
Okay,
ties.
so
1, 2,
so
3,
Falcons number 1, Panthers number 2. You know what? Tampa Bay number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and say Tampa Bay.
F your couch. She said F your couch.
I would say Tampa Bay number 3.
Yo,
And,
son,
whoever else
my
is
man
left,
was on
like,
his-
let it fall
my
where
man
it
was on
falls.
his-
Like,
Hate out
on
your
his
blood.
Rick James F your couch.
You go
Charlie
take
Murphy.
a stab at Dave Rashard talk about his professional hatred. And then they get their hate out their blood. Low, get that hate out your blood, brother.
Low blood's type is hate plus.
I'm just saying. Look, and look, it's well documented.
Low said the
Rashad.
Falcons are gonna be good over the next. They're gonna run the division over the next 2 administrations. That's 8
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
And then he says Tampa gonna be better than the Saints, and Tampa got Baker Mayfield as the quarterback.
Y'all got Derek Carr.
Baker sucks, man.
Bro, Baker's bad.
Bruh, yo, I'm looking at this chat. I gotta go to Twitter for like 30 seconds, guys.
Nah, it's
Because
not.
I swear to God-
it's not true. It's not true.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Man,
I'm looking.
let me
at it.
tell you
It's not-
something.
I'm not seeing that, bro.
What's the fake news?
Bruh, listen, if things
The
like that,
chat
if
is
things
saying-
like that,
The chat is saying that DeAndre Hopkins went to the Chiefs. I'm looking
Let me
for
tell
it.
you
I don't
something.
see it.
D Hop.
listen,
Yeah.
there's 2 things that can't happen in life
Oof.
that can ruin the NFL. DeAndre Hopkins going to the Kansas City Chiefs, and somehow y'all let Xavier Smith from Florida A&M end up on the Chiefs.
Oof.
We cannot let that happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Lord have mercy.
That cannot happen.
Lord have
That
mercy.
cannot happen. I'm telling you, that cannot happen.
I wonder why Rashad was looking like that. Boy, I like, man. Rashad
Yeah, no, I was
getting
trying to
the bad
find
news.
it. Like I like to verify my stuff. If I see it in the chat, I gotta verify. I don't see it.
I don't see it either, bro.
But I will tell y'all though that it's well documented. Like even before the season ended, I was saying, look, the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers, they're gonna be fighting out for this division for the next few years. Like you go back and look at all my shows and my videos. I've been saying that, for
Oh
the
no,
last
I know
few
you've
months.
been on that train, but there's a couple problems that you have. Arthur Smith, and the fact you don't believe that Taylor Heineke can beat out Desmond Ritter.
Yeah,
Those are 2 issues that you got to
Yeah,
alleviate.
Desmond Ritter. Yeah, Desmond Ritter. That's his job. That's his job, Bo. Cut, dry, simple, and plain. Hey, I put it to you like this right here: the Falcons almost won the division with Marcus Mariota throwing grenade passes.
Dog,
Think about this.
do you know who the hell we had as our quarterback that almost won that division?
And coach and head coach for more than half the season.
Yeah.
Well, no, not more than half the season.
For
But yeah,
5
we had-
games.
About a third of the season. Yeah.
We had a pretty.
If we
bad
would've had-
situation.
Dog, I don't think folks understand how bad Matt Rule was. Matt Rule could have damn sure had us going 1-16, bro. And Steve
mean-
Wilkes walked in there and had us going and got us that team to go 6-6.
Man,
After
you
trading
know
their best
what?
player.
Competent coaching, and we get a quarterback and surrounded with some weapons. It's gonna be a long couple seasons, at least about 3-4 seasons for y'all.
You know what though? It's crazy that Dave mentioned the coaching situation. How did y'all feel about not going back with that interim head coach?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Two things can be true. We made the right decision to pick Frank Reich as the head coach, and Steve Wilkes got a raw deal. 2 things can be true at the same damn time, guys. And that's how I feel about it.
Get the
Because
best
we
man
knew
in
that
there,
Steve
bro.
Wilkes was, yeah, like Frank Reich, like we knew that we were gonna go with an offensive guy. And that ain't what Steve Wilkes is. Like that's just the reality of it. That's just a fact. That ain't what he is. He's not an offensive guy. Right? Like and he did a phenomenal job. Like David Teckerer said he needed to do an incredible job to be even considered for the job. He did that, and he was considered, but he wasn't an offensive guy. So that's why it was going to be tough for him to get that position, man. It was just going to be hard. But he got a pretty damn good landing pad in San Francisco.
He
Be the
sure
defense
did.
coordinator for that squad.
Yeah.
So I think I know he got that lawsuit pending, and that lawsuit's still popping off over here on the side, but either they can hold off and not get that man a job for 2 years, but San Fran's out here with all these African American, these people of color at these coordinator positions, they're gonna keep getting these draft picks. Keep getting these third-round comp picks like candy.
Yep.
Just keep
pass
them up.
Every defensive coordinator has gotten picked up over there the past couple of years. Yep. You got D'Amico just got picked up. Robert Saleh just picked up by the Jets. So he's in a good spot to eventually land a head coaching job. So good for him. But I think the best man was hired for the Carolina Panthers, and so I like the hire. And then you see the staff we were able to build. We did the right thing.
Real good staff.
Yeah,
as soon as he got fired from Indy by the cokehead, I knew what it was.
Okay,
bro.
Dave.
I thought he was a drunk.
Oh my goodness.
I thought he had drug issues
drinking and driving. I remember him.
He did. Oh, Irsay? Dog, you know, listen.
Crazy.
You know you gangster. You know you gangster when Dan Snyder's like, I got all the skinny on you. I got all the skinny on the owners. And the first thing the owners did was they walk out Jim Irsay to spill the beans. That's when you know they're like, all right, well, we got Irsay, bruh. Go ahead. Say whatever you want.
He was talking to. Yep. That's exactly how it went too, bro. Yep.
Man, it's crazy.
Irsay got some trophies too. Irsay got a ring, so you can call him top three, bottom three worst owner if you want, but that man got a championship.
Man, shouts out to Nola Baby. It was somewhere in the chat. I can't find it now, but he told me to stop and start speaking with logic. It's just like, and look,
Low just hate. It's no.
Is it hate? Look, it's like feelings can't be classified as right or wrong.
He literally stopped his commentary and flopped the teams.
He did.
He literally
started at the bottom. He has more respect for Baker Mayfield.
The level of hate he has for y'all is unprecedented.
It's not hate. I'm just looking at the circumstances. Think about this.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, think about this.
I want to hear this.
Think about this. Who's had the largest amount of turnover out of all of these teams?
Shit.
Carolina?
Probably us.
Yeah,
Carolina.
So Carolina's had turnover. Is it positive or negative turnover?
Positive turnover.
Positive by far. Did you see who the hell we had as a coach?
Exactly.
Well, it's good right now. Yeah, well, I would give it as positive. Yeah.
And we look at Tampa. Tampa, they've had some negative turnover. You lose Brady, that's negative turnover, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You lose Leonard Fournette. They're bringing. You lose Leonard Fournette. They're having to bring somebody else in. But is that really going to be positive or negative turnover, or is it just going to be because you never know what you're going to get with Leonard Fournette? You lose Julio Jones. It's like his hamstrings like mine. It's like can he finish a 40-yard dash? Like there's so many people that I mean, so it's kind of up in the air. But you look at New Orleans. I mean, Q just said it. They hold defensive line besides Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan standing around like Will Smith at the end of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Everybody's gone. You know what I'm saying? That was the strength of their defense.
David Onyemata was our best interior defensive lineman, no doubt about it. It's a blow. But, the thing about the New Orleans Saints is they do a pretty damn good job of bringing guys in to fit what they need to do. If anything, the Saints, you got to give them credit for is continuity. They did keep some guys down. Now, they did have some change in the coaching staff because some of these guys ran where Peyton was at. When Peyton took that Denver job, Peyton reached back to the Saints and he pulled guys from the Saints down. We had to replenish the supply, so Dennis Allen went to guys that he was familiar with. So we have to see how that looks. But make no bones about it. If Dennis Allen doesn't know to do anything else, he knows how to coach defense. That's one thing that he can do that you can't take away from him. That he can't coach. He's a shitty head coach, but he's a good defensive coordinator.
And you came into for the most part. And it's like you came into this conversation saying, look, if the offense could hold water, if they could carry their own water, then the Saints could win the division. But it's like, look. You got Alvin Kamara tap dancing on folks in Las Vegas. You got Michael Thomas, like he don't know whether he want to play or be NBA young boy. I feel like he started a rap career on the side because I swear that boy look like NBA young boy.
No, Michael Thomas is not rapping.
Or can he rap?
Well, this is the thing. Michael Thomas agreed to the restructure to be there. All indications is he should be ready for training camp. But don't you think for a second that the Saints won't get an insurance policy for Michael Thomas if something happens, whether that's via the draft or free agency.
When something happens.
Free agency or the draft or a combination of things. They do have a very interesting offense, and they will get down the field. That's the thing. Saints offense last year didn't do that. This guy brings some leadership ability and the fact that he could push the ball up the field. And he's not exactly a turnover machine either. When you look at his interceptions, the guy, 99 interceptions versus 217 touchdowns? Stats don't lie. They can deceive you sometimes. But stats overall, what he's bringing to the fold to what the Saints can do, we'll see. It's still a Sean Payton type offense with Pete Carmichael, despite the fact that Pete is a beta male. I've been saying that, but at the same time, this could be a plus because Derek Carr is not a beta. He's a guy that's a leader. He's going to push them guys, and that's what they needed. So I still don't get the fact that you're looking at Carr and then you make a comparison to Tampa Bay, who got Baker Mayfield and justified that to be in the tank. I don't understand that, except for this that you have, Lou.
I say this all the time, Bo. It's like football is just like life. It's all about the circumstances that you're given to determine how successful you are. So it's like, it's, to a certain extent, I feel like Baker Mayfield is the kid that just gets picked on. Like Baker Mayfield's not completely and necessarily 100% trash. Like,
tell you what, ask David Rashard, Lo.
Bro, he's trash, bro.
Look at the circumstances he was given in Carolina.
He's wide receiver one killer, bro.
Listen. I gotta leave in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna be clear as day when I say this. Baker Mayfield is an outstanding quarterback if you put all the pieces around that man.
Exactly.
Every piece.
But this is the National Football League. Sometimes and most of the times you're not gonna have all the pieces. Sometimes you gotta work with what you got. And when he doesn't have all the pieces, bruh, he can't work what he got. He got outplayed by PJ Walker and Sam Darnold last season. That's why they released his ass. That's why he got let go. Because Sam Darnold, hear me out. Because Sam Darnold and PJ Walker figured out a way and knew how to play good with less, better than him.
Wow.
Sam Darnold.
That's just
Darnold just threatened.
Sam Darnold played with Sam Darnold played with the best offensive line he ever had in his career and looked competent. Baker Mayfield played with the worst offensive line he had with his career and looked like one of the worst quarterbacks I ever seen in my life.
And we're talking about the same offensive line. We're talking about the same offensive line.
And this is the same offensive line, by the way. He threw for under 50% of his passes over half the times he started for us. The dude was bad.
He's bad, yo.
Terrible.
It's not good.
And once
PJ
again,
Walker had one of the greatest throws. Even the Jordan of the NFL, Mahomes co-signed that damn throw he made against y'all.
I was right there. I was right there.
I know you were there. You were there. You saw it. It was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was throwing. Yeah, I never seen nothing like it.
Baker was scared. Baker was so scared to make a throw like that behind that line. The same line that PJ had.
All I'm saying is, man.
If Tampa ain't got the line that he had in Cleveland or LA, he's going to get killed. And he's not going to throw to Mike Evans. And
they just lost Shaq Mason. They just traded Shaq Mason out of there. So
they just traded Shaq Mason too.
So
I understand that. But
hit again.
And once again, it's like I said, I hear what you're saying. I just still feel like the Saints are going to be last in the division.
You can't justify it.
I'm just saying. Feelings can't be right or wrong, guys. They can't be right or wrong.
You right. No, they can. No. Opinions can be very wrong. Because if your opinion think that the sky is black, you are dead wrong. Unless we about to have pollution in the sky.
All I'm
Especially
saying,
if that sky blue.
All I'm saying is,
Straight up hate by Low. Low can't
it ain't
justify.
no hate, man. It ain't no hate.
My man got my man blood type is hate. Plus, I keep trying to tell y'all ain't trying to hear me.
I'm telling y'all.
His hate drink on the haterade heavy, man.
Look. Whatever y'all
My
gave
man,
y'all opinion, I was like,
Big
okay,
Low, Big Low is like the mad rapper of the NFC South, yo. He's like the mad rapper. He just hates everything. He is the mad rapper of the
I gave y'all
NFC
opinion.
South.
Y'all like, look, okay,
Bro.
I don't like it, but I respect it. You know, so all I'm saying is, I just feel like the same
What?
Facts to feelings.
So
He went from facts to feelings. He couldn't justify that, and he just
What?
feel like the Saints are dead last. The Tampa Bay gonna be better. What?
But one thing we must take away from this, though. One thing we must take away from this. Everybody acknowledges that the Carolina Panthers are at least number 2 in this division. Everybody agrees.
He was third.
Everybody, no, you had us too.
Last year, yeah. No,
You had
was
us
it?
too?
Right? You had us too just now.
Well,
You had us too.
So everybody acknowledges that the Carolina Panthers are going to be a threat. So that's all. I just want to point that out.
Who said that last year?
I've been saying that.
last
I've been
year.
saying that. And I say that to this
We
day.
had y'all had us as you have to if you guys had us as a threat last year with Matt Rule as our coach, you gotta have us as a threat this year. And the only reason why we ended up being a threat last year was because we fired Matt Rule's ass.
But the question is, though, is y'all defense going to be as good? That's the question.
It'll
y'all
be better.
Defense it'll be
Oh,
better.
let me tell you something,
Evero
bro.
knows what he's doing, bro. Evero know what he's doing.
Bro, Evero, dog. All I needed to hear was Evero came from the lineage of Vic Fangio. I'm sold. I'm done. There's no discussion need to be had. We don't have
Wonderful
to go too far.
staff, man. Gotta give him that.
Trey-Fo, let's go. Trey-Fo, 3-4, let's go. We good.
Nine of Life says the NFC South is garbage. That's what Nine of Life says.
Here you go, man. Get out of here.
Here you go. Here we go.
Man, go to your
One's
NFC,
gonna make the
whatever
playoffs.
West-
Dog, how's Trey
Yeah.
Lance doing? How's Trey Lance
Round
doing? He's
table.
on my dynasty. Can I keep him or not?
Get out.
How's he doing?
They call the NFC South garbage. Damn, bro, you couldn't say something positive.
And he over here watching too.
Yeah. Look,
Appreciate the view, homie.
Niner for life. The only thing Trey Lance is banking on is his relationship with Colin Cowherd's daughter. That's the only thing he's banking on. I don't think he's really even focused on playing. Colin Cowherd's daughter. I don't even think he's banking on being in the NFL 5 years from now. 5 years from now, he'll be working for Fox Sports. So, look,
Word.
at the end of the day,
Yeah. Fits. Okay. This has been fun, guys.
yes, it has. Yes, it has.
This has been fun.
I want to tell everybody where to find y'all at, fellas.
Oh my God. Panther Nation PC on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. You can follow me on ChampD1012 on my personal account. We're doing the draft stuff right now. Become a Patreon at www.patreon.com/Panther Nation PC. We got these interviews going off. Check out all our content. We just released the Blue Bloods, who's like he's the encyclopedia of FCS. He went and covered the Senior Bowl. We got to interview him. That's open to the public right now. We recently just interviewed the guy that invented the RAS score. So we interviewed Math Bomb. Right now, I believe that's still a Patreon exclusive right now. So go to patreon.com. We give out prizes every month. We just gave out a signed DJ Moore jersey, for the folks who are worried about, that was not too happy about DJ leaving. But we do give out prizes every month to our Patreon subscribers, particularly our MVPs. So go check us out there. And on that note, I'm out. Rashad, did I miss anything?
Real quick, also, we are like 700 folks away from 20,000 subscribers. So if you're an NFC South fan, man, click that subscribe button. Help us get to 20K. We want to get there before the draft or by the draft. So on draft night, we want to celebrate, pop some bottles for 20K. So go ahead and get over there and check us out.
Definitely.
Shout out, bro. If you want to pick up, thank you, Lou. First of all, appreciate you guys for inviting me to the NFC Roundtable, man. It's all NFC South Roundtable. It's always fun to kick it with my brothers, Dave, Rashad, Low with all the hatred, and my brother also Big Game James. Shout out to wherever you are.
I guess I'm just glad I didn't get the shade for a change,
Just Low at number 4, bro, and then just move from facts to feelings. That's cool though, bro.
All I'm saying is, look, for the last 2 years, y'all been putting us at number 4. I was like, okay.
We did that as a family. You know,
Yeah, we united. We formed like Voltron. Let's get it on. Like we just did it as a family. You know, but when you say things like Taylor Heineke has no shot to be Desmond Ridder, I'm devastated. I'm like appalled. That man almost beat Tom Brady in the playoffs. Like what?
Hey, bro, you telling them low is we gonna see, man. This is gonna happen. But if y'all want to check out the Sports Coma, that's my platform, the Sports Coma with Big Q. Just simply put in YouTube, the Sports Coma with Big Q. Same thing on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is the Pros Life, or simply go to www.whothatdaily.com for all our content. We cover Saints, Pelicans, boxing, college football, all kind of stuff, man. We do it all there. And you can find us at our headquarters site, www.thewhothatdaily.com. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Lo, much love to you, despite the hatred. Shout out to my brothers for PNP, Dave, Rashad, and my brother as well. Big Game James, chilling.
Big Game James.
Shout out to Big Game James, man.
Definitely. Look, man, y'all can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that love to sit around and talk about sports. So y'all make sure that y'all come and check us out. You know, I talk about the whole NFC South. You know, whenever Rashad and Dave and they traded for that first overall pick, I'm pretty sure their ears were burning because I was talking about them. You know, whenever
we got the report.
You heard the report? Yeah. You know, I was going in.
We get all the reports, man.
Oh yeah. Whenever Big Q, you know, they thought they found their new thing with Derek Carr. You know, it was
Low full of hate tonight. Full of hate.
Look, man, you know how it works, bro. It's shade for shade. You give shade, giveth, taketh. You take it. Get it both.
You know, it's one of those things. You know, they got whenever they got Derek Carr. You know, I had to go live talk about them, and you know, we just sit around and talk about sports. So make sure that y'all come check us out at Big Low Country. It's spelled Kuntry. Didn't realize I was spelling it wrong till I graduated from college. And you know, I'm actually recording, you know, my journey of being the next Atlanta Falcons quarterback. So make sure that y'all check us out. You know, I'm currently in rehabilitation right now. So y'all make sure that y'all check us out, man. Definitely. So look, man, good luck for y'all. Good luck to y'all for the draft. I don't know if y'all want to try to get together sometime after the draft. We can talk about what we did.
Oh, real one last plug. We may be doing some draft content with Steve Smith. So hopefully that works itself out. So keep your eyes on that. Hopefully we'll lock that up. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy as well.
Definitely. Can't beat it.
And one more thing, because I'm about to go live right now on Twitter Spaces on my handle, Champ D1012. I do HBCU sports content. So I do a gig HBCU nightly. I do HBCU Who's Weekly. I tend to cause chaos on my Twitter handle with my alma mater and other HBCU sports on my Twitter handle as well. I do music as well. But, you know, fun times.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I'll definitely be checking that out, brother. Definitely.
But all right, man. On that note.
All right. Well, y'all take care. We appreciate it. Y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all after the draft.
Oh, it's going to be fun, man. I promise.